Hi everyone. So please let me know if my voice is clear. Alright, so okay, my voice is clear. Alright, so yeah. Hello everyone. Welcome to the live reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all are doing well. So before we begin, I just want to do a quick announcement because as many of you are noticing, I haven't really done any reading that much this month. I would say kind of like almost like only 2 or 3 readings, so I'm so sorry for that. And the reason for that, I think I've already also mentioned on my community page. I wasn't feeling too well, and then like with my allergies and the sore throat, I'm getting much more better now. But with this coming full moon energy, which is going to be tomorrow, I've just been like feeling extremely tired. So I thought like let me just take some time to rest and then just coming back in the month of May, giving like a better reading rather than forcing myself to do the reading and then it's like not really up to the expectations. So yeah, that is just like the quick announcement that I want to do. All right, so hope everyone is doing well. Let me just go back up. All right, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and hit the notification bell. And so how does this live reading works? I have 2 sessions, the free and the paid or the donation reading. You see there is a blue pin message on the top of the live chat. So those are all the details for the donation. For those of you who want to donate, for those of you who don't want to donate, that's okay. It's not really a necessary one. Just be patient, and I'll be doing the donation based one, and then after that I'll do the free reading one. All the all the donation are on US dollars. So that's what I want to say. Yeah, just please be patient and do not spam the chat, especially for the free readings. Okay, so while waiting for some people to come in, so I'm going to go by the donation first. I've got Janine, and then I've got Jana. Okay, so I'm going to do the donation first here. Let's start with Janine. So will my upcoming hearing go in my favor? Will my upcoming hearing go in my favor at the price point I have within my head? Alright, so let's see. Okay, so this reading is for Janine Sprouse. She donated. Okay, so to answer your first question here, Janine, yes, the hearing will the hearing will your upcoming hearing will definitely go in your favor at the price point that you have within your head. I've got the sun energy coming up here. I've got the 10 of cups, and then I've also got the 10 of pentacles energy coming up here as well. So these three energies basically talking about success, full of happiness, as well as like basically talking about richness in all level, emotional satisfaction. And with this sun energy coming up here, this is definitely 100% yes is what I'm getting coming up here. Now another thing that I picked up here is that I've got the 4 of cups energy and the 10 of wands energy coming up here. These two energies basically talking about feeling overwhelmed and feeling overburdened, and the 4 of cups energy is also talking about a little bit of overthinking energy or a little bit of overworrying energy is also another thing that I picked up here. So with this two energy coming up, yeah, this is something that you need to let go. Letting go of like this feeling. How do I say it here? Like letting go of the anxiety, letting go of feeling overwhelmed, letting go of feeling like overwhelmed energy is another thing that I picked up. And then I've also got the strength energy coming up here, taking steps and increase energy here as well. So yes, things are definitely going to go in your favor. Yes, things are definitely going to things are definitely going in your favor, and you definitely get the price point that you deserve. And then another thing that I've got here is that the emperor energy. So this is more of like the person in charge or like the judge, I would say here. So they're definitely going to be in your favor here as well. And then I've also got friends and colleagues energy coming up here with the strength card. So another thing that I've got coming up for you here, Gemini, is that with this strength energy, be strong. Again, do not let your overthinking get to you, overthinking and feeling overwhelmed and overburdened. And then I've also got friends and colleagues energy, which is also going to be like the support system for you here as well. And then I've also got the taking steps energy coming up here. So overall energy I've got is yes, things are definitely going to go in your favor. So that's for the first question. And the second question here is that how will this affect your current job? All right, so let's see. Yes, fruit monkey. I got it. I'm just doing the donation as it comes. After that, after Jana, I'll do yours. I've been waiting for you since the last reading. I didn't see you. I think I messaged you as well. I'm not sure. I messaged you with the email on the PayPal. I'm not sure if that's what you are using. Just prepare your question. I'll get to you. Okay, so second question for Janine. How will this affect your current job? So let's see. Okay, so honestly, regarding this affecting your current job, I don't see any significant issue at all. In fact, with this Wheel of Fortune energy coming up here, and then I've also got the Six of Pentacles coming up for you here as well. So both of these energies basically talking about balance, especially when it comes into the financial stability and financial balance energy. But with this, I mean, like overall, with this with this Wheel of Fortune energy coming up, yeah, things basically talking about things are definitely going to go in your favor. Like everything from now on here, things will be definitely going on in your favor, especially with this karma energy coming up here. So whatever in the past, whatever that has been happening to you in the past, part of the karmic cycle or part of the karmic contract will definitely come to the end, where the rest of the, I mean, like everything is going to go in your favor is what I'm picking up here. And then I've also got the chariot energy and the star energy coming up here as well. I do feel like things, like I said, I don't see any significant issue, any significant concern coming up surrounding this, especially affecting your job, because the star energy coming up is basically talking about healing or cleansing, like starting new, starting from, I mean, like starting from beginning again. And then the chariot energy here is basically talking about things are definitely going to go in your favor here as well. And then, like things are definitely moving forward in your favor, moving forward like in a fast movement, I would say here. And then I've also got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords energy coming up here. Now, the Knight of Swords energy is a quite fast-moving energy coming up here. So what I'm getting here is that you can see a lot of fast-moving energy coming up here in your life. And then with this Knight of Cups energy coming up here, a lot of offer, I would say here, a lot of like offer, which is going to give you that emotional satisfaction here, Gemini. So that's it for your reading. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for the uh, being patient. All right, so yeah, no worries, Fruit Monkey. All right, so let me just put out the donation list. Okay, Amelia, I got it. Let me just. Okay, I'm putting out the donation list as the. I mean, like with the as I got it. So we're going to go by it. All right, so I'm doing good. I'm going to do Jana and then Fruit Monkey. I think Jana already post up the question. Alright, so okay, so do you see this working on the connection and developing into a romantic one? Alright, so let's see. Yes, it did Quattro. I put it on the donation list as well. I'm really picking high anxiety coming up from you here, Jana. So I feel like you kind of like need to, I would say calm yourself, but try to ground yourself first. I'm getting a very strong anxiety coming up for you here. If you, is this like last Saturday, like yesterday, or like last week? Because I'm getting like a very, very strong anxiety energy coming up for you here. So just take a few deep breaths in, and then you might try to calm yourself, try to ground yourself more, I would say here. And then let's see. Look at this. I've got true love coming up for you here. So to answer your question, yes, both I do see both of you working on things and this developing into a romantic and stable connection, I would say here. Now the problem here is that I've got this emperor energy and behind the mask. Now this emperor energy could be talking about the age in a sense that okay, last week. All right, so that could explain the anxiety here. Now, this emperor energy coming up here is a very, it's how do I say it here? A little bit of mature energy. So there could be like an age gap between both of you in a sense that he could be a little bit older than you, or just generally have this like a very strong, I won't say dominant, but I'm getting like a very strong mature energy here. So he may find it a little bit childish or a little bit immature, and that could be why like the communication is not really happening between both of you at this point of time. Could also be why you're having this very strong anxiety energy. But the thing here is that with this person, the emperor and behind the mask energy, this is a very strong energy of not really opening up himself. Like he does not really know how to express himself. He does not really know how to like open up his emotion and open up his feeling. So this is blockages, I would say, or one of the one of the struggle in this particular situation here. Now I've also got the Six of Wands energy coming up here, which is basically talking about victorious outcome and positive outcome. So yes, both of you are definitely yes, both of you are definitely going to, like, be able to work things out here. And with this true love energy, there's definitely going to be a romantic relationship where both of you are going to take the leap of faith here. Now, at this time, I would suggest to just give him some time. Just, like, give him some space and giving him some time. I'm getting like a very strong feeling defeated energy coming up from you. Feeling defeated, feeling confused, as well as a lot of anxiety energy. Now, this is something that you need to let go here. Like, how do I say it here? You are trying to not think about it, but at the same time here, it's also like weighing. I mean, like, it's also like almost taking up every space of your mind. So this is something that you need to focus on here. So letting go of this, letting go of all of this energy here. Let me pull up a time frame. Let's see what we have. I've got the I've got the Four of Swords energy coming up here again. The Nine of Cups energy. So talking about wish fulfillment. The number 4 coming up here. So you may hear from him within the next 4 days to 4 weeks, or even like before the end of the April, or even like during May 4th, you will be hearing. But I just don't think it's going to take longer than 4 weeks. I don't even think 4 weeks is kind of like too long. But yeah, around that time, I would say here. Now try as much as you can to ground yourself. I'm getting a very strong high anxiety energy here. So either you or either him, like a very, very strong high anxiety. So try just, like, to ground yourself. That will definitely be helpful here. So thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Okay, Galactic Star, I got you. And Fruit Monkey, you can post your question, please. Okay, Amelia, I got your question as well. You're welcome, Jana. And the second one, sorry, Jana Miraji, it's anything. I mean, it does not necessarily have to be love reading. All right, so Fruit Monkey, general forecast for the month of May. For the month of May, right? I'm just making sure for the month of May, or just for this coming week. Month of May, all right. So let's see. Okay, so what's coming up for you in the month of May? So the first thing that I'm getting here is that with these friends, family, and guides, and then I've also got the judgment energy coming up. Yeah, I feel like the month of May you're going to be more open now with your spirituality as well as with your gifts, in a sense that you're going to see either coming up, either you're going to get a lot of downloads, either in the form of dreams, or you can also like like for example like signs, synchronicities, messages coming up towards you in that way. So what I'm going to suggest here is that whenever you hear something or whenever you feel something, whenever you're getting like any some sort of like any dreams, I would say here, try to write it down or like try to note it down somewhere, either on your journal or on your phone, even though it may not make sense at this time, it may make sense like a few days later or even like a few months later. I'm getting like a lot of like channeling messages or like a lot of downloads coming up towards you here, fruit monkey. And then another thing I'm getting here is that I've got a creative endeavor energy coming up here as well as King of Pentacles. Now, I feel like this is specifically coming up for you in terms of your finances, but again, it can be anything since you asked for general. With this King of Pentacles energy, this is basically talking about financial stability, financial independence, also talking about being grounded and being stable within yourself here. So I feel like with this creative endeavor energy coming up here, if there is something that you've been wanting to do, because I've also got the Three of Wands energy coming up here. There is something that you've been waiting to get, or there is something or some sort of like news, I would say here, something that have been waiting for a long time, or at least for some time here, is going to come towards you here. So something, a new endeavor is going to come towards you, which is also going to give you financial stability, or at least giving you the stability when it comes into your finances. And then I'm also getting like a little bit of partying energy, or just like going out with your friends, family, or this could also be like some sort of like celebration energy coming up here as well for the month of May. And then I've got the consciousness of light. Now, the month of May, we are going to have the second, I think the second, second Mercury retrograde. If I'm not mistaken, is going to be on May 29th until June 22nd. Now, I've got a consciousness of light coming up for you here, Fruit Monkey. So I feel like there might be some day or some week in the month of May here, you may be feeling down, or you might be feeling like doubtful, or just like questioning everything within yourself here. So when those time comes, just try as much as you can to ground yourself, like just to keep you grounded, to keep yourself motivated, I would say here. So this is what I've got. And then I've also got the Ace of Swords energy coming up here, which is basically talking about communication. I feel like a lot of messages, I'm getting a very strong sense of messages coming back and forth for you in the month of May. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of news, positive energy coming up towards you in form of messages here. Now, I've also got the Knight of Pentacles energy. Again, I do feel like with this Knight of Pentacles energy and the creative endeavor here, I'm not sure if you're working or wanting to do some sort of like a business, but whatever it is, especially when it comes into your finances, there is something new that you're going to try, or you're going to do here, which is going to definitely bring you some financial stability, but it may not move as fast as you expected it, like kind of like a baby steps energy, or gradual process and gradual moving energy coming up here. And then I've also got progress, as you can see here, from the number 7 to the number 8. A lot of like things are going to start taking off for you in the month of May here as well. And then another thing that I've got here is that a new connection. So I do feel like going to meet a couple of new people, like going to have like a networking energy, I would say here, also going to come to you, also going to be coming in the month of May here. Let me pull guidance message for you, Fruit Monkey. So I've got a rebirth here. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. I've got flow. Find an easier path forward, surrender to the outcome, release your expectation. I've got discernment coming up here. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing, keep your dream as a secret. Now, as I said before, I'm getting like a lot. I'm getting like a little bit of partying, celebration, or just like going out with your friends, just like having fun energy, as well as meeting some new people. So this discernment is something that you need to pay attention to here as well. And then I'm also getting like you are, how do I say it here, like your downloads, or like your connection with the divine is also improving in the month of May here. So pay attention to your gut feeling, pay attention to your, like, to all the messages that you will be getting, as well as to sign and synchronicities that will be coming up into yourself. And then, yeah, the rebirth energy coming up here, as well as compassion. So try as much as you can to be, like I said, don't be overthinking too much, or don't be over judgmental on yourself. I would say here, take it easy. And then I've also got rebirth energy. So a lot of, like a lot of new beginning, I would say here, is going to come to you. And then I've got flow coming up here. Surrender to the outcome. So no matter what happened, have faith, surrender to the outcome. Surrendering is something that you need to pay attention here as well in the month of May. So that's it for your general forecast. Do you want to use the all the question for today, or are you going to keep it for the next live reading as well, Fruit Monkey? Either way, it's fine. Just let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you, Fruit Monkey. I truly appreciate that. And have a good day to you. Yeah, Jana, I do all readings. Most people asking for the twin flame, but for the channel, specifically for the zodiac sign, I'm only focusing on the twin flame. I mean, like on the love and twin flame in general. All right, so Quattro, I don't think you post your question, so just post it whenever you are ready. Yeah, I was waiting for you next. I mean, like last reading, and then I didn't see you. I wanted to email you. I don't know if it went through or not. Yeah, just come and say that. I mean, like just come into the chat. You're welcome. All right, so Quattro. What does this week hold for me and your finances and career? Okay, so let's see your first question. Happening in terms of finance. Look at this. I've got the Six of Cups energy coming up for you as the overall energy boost. All right. So the finances for the week. First of all, here this may sound a little bit strange, but the message that I've got while shuffling here is that something seems too close but seems too far. I keep getting that message coming out for you here, Quattro, throughout the reading. I mean, like throughout the while I was shuffling. So I feel like there is something that going to come towards you. If not this week, I do feel. See, when I asked for the time frame, I've got the number 7. Now the number 7 here could be like 7 days from now, 7 weeks from now, or even like the month of July or late summer. I'm getting a very strong the month of July energy. So I feel like starting from next week, which is also like the beginning of May. So I would say like by the beginning of May to the month of July, there is going to be a lot of changes coming up for you in terms of your finances and your career here. And the reason why I'm saying that, I've got the Two of Wands clarified by the world energy. So the Two of Wands energy here is basically like feeling stuck, or just like that particular energy of just feeling stuck, not sure what you need to do, like generally feeling stuck. And then the world energy here is basically talking about the completion of a cycle. So I feel like in terms of your career and finances here, Quattro, I do feel like you've been feeling, or you've been having this very strong stuck energy, like as if things are just not moving in your direction. Like it seems like everything is just stuck, I would say here now. Even if it's not this coming week, I feel like the month of May, I'm getting a very strong month of May to the month of July. You're going to see a lot of progress coming up here, where you're going to get out of this stuck energy, especially in terms of your career and in terms of your finances, which is then going to bring this peace energy coming up towards you. Now, another most important thing here is that I've got the playing it safe energy, the stock energy, and the fear energy. Now, these three energy is your biggest enemies, I would say here. Now, the playing it safe energy here, sometimes you are underestimating your own talent. You are underestimating, like your manifestation power, I would say here, Quattro. So this is something that you need to focus on, because with you are putting yourself inside this box by like underestimating your own energy, your own manifestation energy here. This is what making you feeling fearful. This is what increasing the fear within yourself, as well as making you having this very strong stuck energy here, which is also making you feeling overwhelmed and overburdened. Now, I've also got the moon energy coming up here, which is the upcoming full moon energy, which is tomorrow on Monday. What I'm going to suggest here is that try to write down whatever you want to manifest in terms of your finances, anything that you want to do, anything that you want to write, I mean here, Quattro. So anything that you want to write it in present tense. So for example, something like this, I'm grateful that like my money issue, or my money problem has gone away. Or like, for example, I'm grateful that I get this much of money every month, for example here. So try to keep on doing that, basically making like a petition or manifestation energy on the next upcoming full moon, which is tomorrow. And then step outside of your house, go outside of your house, like in the garden or in the balcony, and then burn those papers. This is definitely going to be helpful for you. And then I've also got the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups energy coming up here. This is a very, very powerful energy, because the Nine of Pentacles is basically talking about financial stability and financial independence. And the Nine of Cups is basically like getting all the dreams. So you're finally going to be achieving all your dreams in terms of your finances and your career, which is also giving you that financial stability and being financially independent towards yourself. And then look at this, I've got the Sun card coming up here, a wonderful energy, like a lot of happiness here. Now, the thing is that I just don't think everything is going to happen all together next week. But from next week to the summer, like throughout the summer season, it's going to be quite positive for you. See, I've also got great achievement energy coming up here. So you're going to be achieving a lot of positive things in terms of your finances and in terms of your career here. And then I've also got the Six of Cups energy coming up here. There is going to be an offer. So if you have, like, for example, like maybe like a reduced, how do I say it? Like basically like someone giving you something, like an offer energy coming up here related to your finances situation. So for example, either a new job, like a new order, or something like that is coming up here towards you. And then I've also got the Temperance energy and the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is where all of this, your patient, I would say here, your patient and all of this like slow moving energy that you've been facing when it comes into your finances and your career, you will definitely achieve the great success for that here, Quattro. So that's it for the for your first question. So okay, Jana, Asia, and Shai, I got it. Let me just finish Quattro's question, and then I'll add up. Okay, Marie already did that. Thank you so much, Marie. I appreciate that. What will happen this week for you and your person? Okay, so the first thing that I'm picking up here for you, Quattro, I do feel like your person has been planning to break up the silence, has been planning to just, like, because with this behind the mask energy back and forth and the status quo, I feel like the communication between both of you is not really ongoing at this point of time, like on and off communication, or even like completely no communication. Honestly, at this point of time here, I feel like no communication at all, completely no communication at all. And there is going to be a break of that, in a sense that they are planning to break this no communication energy, because what I'm picking up from them here is that they've been back and forth about expressing themselves. They've been back and forth about opening up themselves and opening up their feelings. This is what I'm getting coming up here. So I feel like this particular week, they kind of like going to go through this back and forth energy, kind of like keep on thinking and weighing up the emotion, I would say here is going to happen. And then after that, there's going to be a break on this status quo energy, which is basically talking about the communication. Now, again, I've got the fear energy and a consciousness of like coming up for you. I feel like your fear is coming up quite strongly, because I already got this when I did your financial and your career reading. And then I've got it as well here with your love reading here. So this is something that you need to pay attention to here. Like, I'm getting a very, very strong fear energy coming up towards you here, which is then this is also contributing to this consciousness of like, I won't say feeling insecurity. It was more of like you are thinking within yourself that, okay, she's out of my league. Okay, like she's this, she's that. Like, I'm not really that good. I'm not really that deserving. This is what, like contributing to all of those thoughts within yourself here, Quattro. So this is something that you need to stop doing. This is something that you need to change within yourself here, because she has been thinking about you a lot, and she also like putting you in that high pedestal, in a sense that she's actually having a lot of positive thought about you here. So don't let yourself think otherwise, I would say. And then I've also got kind of partnership energy coming up here, again confirming the connection between both of you. So this is the energy. Let's see what is going to happen this coming week. Yeah, I'm getting a very strong communication energy is coming up for you here this coming week here, Quattro. And I'm getting like with a mutual friend or someone like a mutual energy between both of you here, because I've got the Page of Wands energy coming up here. There is going to be a mutual energy coming up here that is going to bring the communication forward, or at least like going to like either I want to introduce both of you, but either she is going to reach out through a mutual friend or both of you are going to communicate through a mutual friend. I'm getting I'm getting a very strong mutual friend energy coming up here, but she's definitely going to come forward and having the communication energy again. I've got the manifestation energy coming up for you here as well. I've got overall energy, the Ten of Cups, and then the strength energy coming up here. Be strong. Wow, Ten of Cups, and then the Lover's energy coming up here. So wonderful energy, I would say, coming up here between both of you. I'm getting a very strong mutual energy coming up here, coming up here for you, Quattro. So yeah, let me know if you don't understand anything or if you would like to have extra question. Hi Shane, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, Miss Beauty, you can post your question, please. You're welcome. I appreciate it. God bless you too, Quattro. Thank you. All right, Miss Beauty, your first question. Okay, so messages and then blockages. All right, so let's see. Let's do the messages first. Okay, so messages coming up for you here. Miss Beauty, I've got expansion. And the message here is that spread your wings, share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. I've got nature. Ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals. I've got beloved coming up here. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. I've got miracles. What a wonderful energy coming up here. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender to the boat. I've got awareness coming up here. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thought. Look for signs and guidance. I've got patience coming up here. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. With the overall energy here, I've got gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak the word of love. Okay, so the first thing that I'm getting here is that try to spend more time into the nature. Now, I do understand with this current pandemic, I'm not sure where you are from and how the situation are in your place. But if you can at least like, even like for 5 minutes, just like go out and just like see the nature. And if you have like a garden, mini garden in your place, or if like if you have like a I mean, like if you have a park near your place, you can try to go there. But try as much as you can to spend time in nature. Now, the worst case scenario, if you cannot go out, like if there is like a lockdown or anything, what I'm going to suggest here is that at least step outside of your house without wearing any slippers or without wearing any shoes. Just like stand barefoot in the ground and just like releasing any tension, releasing it, like releasing everything that's no longer benefiting for you here, especially like any tension, any negative thought, like all of those stuff. Like just like try to ground yourself. That is like the main thing is what I'm getting coming up for you. Now, why is that important? I've got expansion energy here coming up for you here as well, Miss Beauty. So with this expansion energy, there is a lot of bigger things that is going to come into your life here in general life, like I mean like in general aspect of your life, like your love life, your like your situation regarding your finances, anything. There's going to be like a lot of expansion coming up here. And then I've also got beloved energy coming up here. So this is specifically coming up in your love life, in your love situation here. Someone is coming towards you, or someone is coming back towards you here. Like I literally got romance is returning, and then I've got prepare for your life partner. So I do feel like there is going to be a good news that you're going to hear in your love situation here. And then I've also got miracles. Like this is like amazing, I would say here, like a miracles, a lot of positive energy, a lot of miracles is also going to come into your life here is what I'm getting. So all of these things that I've been waiting to get, all of these things that I've been wanting to attract or wanting to manifest into your life, you're definitely going to get it here as well. Now, with this awareness energy here, this is basically talking about staying focused in the present time. Now, I do feel like this awareness energy and grounding yourself is also another thing that you need to focus on here. I do understand, like with the current situation, it's quite easy for us to get stressful, like to get frustrated and all of those stuff. But try as much as you can here. Don't let your emotion control you, but instead let your emotion guide you towards the things that you need to heal, towards the thing that you need to work on to yourself. Also be conscious about your thought, because you are about to attract a lot of miracles into your life here. So this is really really important for you to focus and to think positively here. Like do not think negatively, do not be like saying, or like do not be thinking negative in general, I would say here. And then patient. I know that you've been getting this a lot. Patient is definitely not the easiest, but whatever you are planning to do either this week or like throughout the month of May, because we're also going to have the Mercury retrograde towards the end of the May, especially during the Mercury retrograde energy. Whatever you want to do here, don't rush into it. So take your time, like try to think things through, I would say here. And then I've also got gentleness. So be kind to yourself and others. Speak the word of love again. Coming back to the consciousness, being conscious about your thought, being conscious about what you are thinking about yourself, what you're thinking, like what are the things that you are what are the things that you are speaking out, I would say here. So be conscious about that. So that's what I've got coming up for you regarding the spirit messages. Okay, Linda, I got you. Now let's get into the blockages. Okay, the first thing that I've got here is that I think you are too quick or too easy to trust people, or just think like, like people that around you or people surrounding your life here always have a good intention, always have a positive intention for you. But unfortunately here the center energy that I've got is hidden motivation and deception. I feel like this is one of the blockage that you need to work on yourself here, in a sense that you have a very, very strong, highly empathic gift and highly empathic ability within yourself here, Miss Beauty. And it's quite easy for people who are highly empathic, I would say here, will be attracting equally as much as energy vampires into their life. So this is something that you need to work on here. So this particular blockage is not within yourself but surrounding you. So this is basically like external factors, people surrounding you here. Some people, I would say, not all of them, some people surrounding you here might not really have a good intention, at least might not really have the intention of your highest good in their life. So pay attention to that, and if possible draw the necessary boundaries. And then I've also got the healing light energy. So honestly, looking at how you've been working on yourself so far, I do feel like you're actually doing good. I've got the healing light and the angels of four direction coming up here. So definitely like a lot of a lot of progress, I would say, here in terms of your healing. What I'm going to suggest here is that try to do some guided meditation on your throat chakra. I'm getting on your I'm getting throat chakra and then root chakra energy coming up here. Now this is really important because the throat chakra is where like you need to communicate, right? So this is where like you need to draw the necessary boundaries with people surrounding yourself. So whenever you feel like like, okay, I don't like this, I don't want this, so don't hesitate to just say no. So this is where you draw boundaries, the necessary boundaries within yourself here. And then I've also got family energy coming up here. Again, this energy could be coming up from your family, could be something recently or something present, or also something from the past, like for example like family issue, family upbringing. Those kind of energy could also be there. And then I've got a creative endeavor energy coming up here with the teacher energy. All of these people in your life here, they are there for a reason, and for a lesson, I would say here. So the most important thing here is that drawing the necessary boundaries is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Miss Beauty. Let me try to see any other thing. And then I've got the Ace of Swords here. So communication, definitely work on your throat chakra. Like speak out, whatever you feel, whatever like whatever on your mind here. Speak out. Like don't just how do I say it here? Some people may have this tendency, like they don't want to say it because like, okay, what if I hurt their feeling? What if this? What if that? Don't be like that. If you feel like, okay, this is already too much, I need to speak out. Speak out. That is the main thing. And then I've also got the Five of Cups energy coming up here. Stop feeling guilty and stop feeling regretful. So don't overly blame yourself. Don't overly regret something here. So, like letting go of the self-blaming, letting go of the guilty energy here. This is what causing you to have this very strong anxiety. This is what I'm getting, like a very, very strong anxiety energy coming up for you here. So, and then I've got the Three of Wands energy coming up here. This is basically like there will be a lot of new things coming up. Again, coming back to the first question here, a lot of miracles that is going to come into your life here, Miss Beauty. So that's it for your reading. Thank you so much for the donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Let me know if there's anything that you don't understand or would like to have clarification. Okay. Okay, so welcome, Miss Beauty. All right, Amelia, I think your question was up here. Let me see. Okay, I think Amelia, your question was about will he reach out in the month of May? But I'm just going to, yeah. Was it the same question? Will he reach out the month of May, or do you have like a different question? Just let me know. Okay, will he reach out the month of May? Okay, so to answer your question, will he reach out in the month of May? Yes, 100% is going to reach out in the month of May. I've got two aces coming out here, and the ace of swords is basically talking about communication. It's definitely going to come towards you. I mean, like, it's definitely going to communicate towards you in the month of May. I do feel like maybe not even in the month of May, like before end of this month, or I mean, like, yeah, towards end of this month or beginning of May, he's definitely going to reach out towards you here. And not only that, I'm getting a very strong message coming up here of peace offering. So he's also going to give you some peace offering energy. As you can see here of how this person is coming, holding out a bouquet, holding out like a flowers. So this is how like he will be coming towards you with a peace offering energy. So not only a communication here, and I've also got release the anger energy coming up here with with you are my everything, and then will you give me another chance. So this is like literally, sorry, I won't say literally, but this is like the messages that he will be giving towards you here, like asking you to give him another chance, asking you, like to forgive him, and like don't hold any anger towards him. And then I've also got you are my everything, so it's also going to be admitting this here as well. Now after what you told him here, I mean, like the current energy of what I'm picking up towards him, I've got the Nine of Swords energy coming up here. So this is basically talking about a very, very strong anxiety energy coming up here. So I feel like this is what his current situation. I would say here, like a lot of anxiety, can't even like sleep properly at night. So I feel like this is the time that things are kind of like hitting him. I would say here, okay, this is it. Like I need to change, I need to improve myself. So it's definitely going to come towards you, not only with communication, but also with a peace offering energy here. I've got travel energy, and then I've got courage. Now, the travel energy here, this could actually be like, hey, how do I say it here? Like, he's putting up the effort to approach you, like honestly, I'm not getting like a wishy-washy energy honestly at this time. And then I've also got the courage energy, so he's going to let go the ego, I would say here, the ego that he has within himself, and finally gathering up the courage to come towards you and to meet you. And then I've also got the new beginning energy coming up here with the Empress. This is basically talking about a new beginning that is going to come between both of you. However, I've also got the Empress energy, which is talking about pregnancy, and then I've got a baby here. If you can still have children, and if I mean like both of you can still have children here, there is a very strong possibility of pregnancy coming up here. But if both of you cannot have children anymore, this is basically talking about a rebirth, like a rebirth of this relationship, a rebirth of this situation here. And then I've also got the Page of Cups energy. Now with this Page of Cups energy and the loving man, so this is the transformation, is what I'm getting here. This is the transformation that is going to happen, to him, because the Page of Cups energy here is a very strong childish energy as well as immature energy, childish energy, wishy-washy energy. And when he comes towards you with a peace offering as well as the communication energy here, he's going to come up like a man, like he's going to man up, I would say. He's going to man up and come towards you. And then I've also got the Nine of Cups energy coming up here, which is basically talking about wish fulfillment, happiness energy. And then I've got the Ace of Cups here. I've got the Ace of Cups energy coming up here, which is basically talking about a new beginning in the connection. So there's going to be a lot of like honesty. Like he's definitely going to be honest, opening up himself and opening up his feeling for you here, Amelia. So yeah, that's it for the message, for the reading. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Let me know if there is anything that you don't understand. Okay, yeah, it's definitely like like finally manning up at him. Okay, no, cannot have kids. So this is basically talking about a rebirth of this connection here. You actually made a good decision. So just let it be. He's going to put the step forward. Yeah. So all right. So Galactic Star. All right, I have your question here. Galactic Star, if you are here, I've got your question. If not, I'm just going to put the timestamp so she can come. Okay, yeah, you are here. All right, so how does Gemini feel and where is this connection headed? All right, so let's see. Okay, so how does the Gemini currently feels towards you? Now I'm working on building our future. I've got ask for guidance. Yes, and then I've also got I'm sorry for hurting you here. So definitely a good energy here. So I've got the yes energy coming up here. So I do feel like when you may have some other question in your mind here, Galactic, and the answer for that is yes. And then I've also got I'm sorry for hurting you. Now this can be something of a reason or something even like from something of the past here. Whatever had happened between both of you, this Gemini person is definitely feeling a little bit sorry, or at least this is like one of the way that they're apologizing towards you here. And then I've also got I'm working on building our future, and then ask for the guidance. So the first thing that I'm getting coming up from the Gemini here is that I'm getting a very strong transformation energy coming up from them, especially with this loving man energy, victim mentality, and the dark thoughts. I'm getting like a very strong feeling overwhelmed, feeling overburdened, as if carrying the weight of the world in their shoulder. I feel like there is a lot of negative thinking, I would say here, negative thinking or negative mindset that they are having within themselves here, like always like thinking negatively, and then with this victim mentality energy here, almost like self-blaming, like yeah, self-blaming, thinking that they don't deserve it. That's basically like almost like insecure, I would say here. So generally here I do feel like there is a lot of things that they are stressful or they are frustrated about within themselves here. This is what they're working on themselves, or like trying to be working on themselves, trying to rebuilding up themselves is what I'm getting here. I'm also getting, if both of you are currently in communication at this point of time, what I'm going to suggest here is that suggest them to do some guided meditation on the sacral chakra. I feel like the main blockage or the main unbalanced energy is coming up from the sacral chakra. So if you're in communication with them, you can try to suggest them to do some guided meditation on the sacral chakra. Because I've also got the Eight of Swords energy coming up here, feeling stuck, feeling trapped. So I do feel like this is something that they are struggling quite too much, I would say here, within themselves here, Galactic. And then I've also got the Six of Swords energy coming up twice. Now I'm getting a distance coming up here between both of you. This could be like a physical distance between both of you, or could also be like an emotional distance between both of you. But whatever it is, this Six of Swords energy is basically talking about moving forward into a much more stable, much more calmer situation, I would say here. So as you can see here on how, like this water is a little bit rough, but like they are moving towards like a more stable condition, more like moving towards a stability. So this is what I'm getting with I'm working on building our future. So they're definitely working on themselves a lot here. And where is this connection heading? I've got the Four of Wands energy and the Six of Cups energy here. The Four of Wands energy is basically talking about union as well as marriage. And then the Six of Cups energy here is also talking about the union, reconciliation, or reunion if both of you are currently in a separation. If both of you have never been in a relationship together, this is basically talking about the union energy. And then the Six of Cups energy here is also a soulmate connection, or like a soul connection, soulmate connection, even like a past life connection here is there between you and the Gemini. Overall energy that I'm getting here is that I've got the Six of Wands, which is basically talking about victorious outcome and positive outcome. So moving forward into the future, I feel like this situation or this relationship between you and Gemini are definitely going to be success and definitely going to be a victorious one here. I've also got the temperance energy coming up here. So this is basically talking about trying to maintain balance as well as patient energy. Now for the time frame, I've got the number 7 coming up for you, Galactic. So you can see things happening around 7 days, 7 weeks, the month of June, 7 months from now. The sword here is the winter energy, which is could also be late winter, but late winter will be like around next year. I just don't think you need to wait that long. But again, these are just the time frame. So that's it for your reading. I hope it resonates, and thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate that. Let me know if you need any clarity or anything that you don't understand from the reading. You're welcome, Galactic, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, Jenna. Anything for the upcoming month? Anything significant in work and career? Right, so let's see. Okay, so what's coming up for you in the month of May here? I do feel like the month of May will be the month for like a very strong healing energy coming up towards you here, Jana, because I've got the healing light coming up here as well as your higher self and then fear energy with the letting go energy coming up here. I do feel like you've been working so much on yourself, I would say here. So you so you're definitely already on the right track. Now the thing here is that there is still something surrounding yourself, or even like surrounding your life in general here, that could still be pulling you back, in a sense that with this letting go energy coming up here, you are trying so hard to pass through this door, but at the same time here there is a lot of things that's still pulling you back. Now this can be, like some, for example, like fear. I've got fear directly coming up here, but also in like could be like some sort of like toxic energy surrounding yourself, toxic family members, or just like toxic people surrounding your life. So I feel like the month of May will be the month where you're going to finally make a decision, where you're going to finally like be establishing boundaries in your life here in general, like basically, okay, this is it, like I'm going to cut ties from everything that is no longer serving me and that's no longer benefiting for me, for my highest good here, especially with this fear energy. One thing that you need to understand here is that fear is an illusion. Again, the month of May will be towards the end of the month of May, going to be a Mercury retrograde energy. So this is like for everyone, not only for you, Jana. So I feel like it may be a little bit like a up and down energy, kind of like a little bit rough towards the end of the May, like generally for everyone. So try as much as you can to ground yourself. I do feel like this fear energy will be coming up there towards the end of the May. So just know that fear is an illusion. Don't let this fear to control you. Now I've also got status quo energy with the travel energy coming up here and commitment. Now even though I asked this for specifically for your work and your career situation, but this commitment energy can be anything in your life, can be coming up in terms of your love life here. That could be like some sort of like a committed relationship, marriage, or like a new relationship, or just like a reunion that will be coming up towards you. Now the commitment here could also be like a contract, like signing up a new job, or even like a job promotion if you're currently already working. But again, if you're looking for a job, or at least if you got any like job promotion here, if you have to sign anything, whatever it might be here, like if you have to give your commitment on to something here, try to not do that during the Mercury retrograde season. So at least like try to read the agreement, or try to read everything more than once, like even like try to read it 3 times, 4 times, as much as you can. Generally here with regarding your financial work and career situation, generally in your finances, I don't see any much movement at all, because I've got the status quo energy here. And when I ask for the time frame, I've got a very strong summer energy. So I feel like oh, job interview tomorrow, congratulations then. I do feel like definitely going to get it. Literally, I've got the commitment energy coming up here. So yeah, I don't see anything significant happening here. But the month of sorry, when it comes into your financial situation, I don't see much changes, I would say here. But there's also going to be a stability coming up here. But the month of summer is going to be quite significant, a very very strong summer energy here. And then I've also got travel. I was about to ask you, like if you have any plan to do some traveling in the month of May, or this work situation. I mean, like you could have gotten a job, or you will be getting a job with a little bit distance, or at least require some sort of like traveling energy here. So this is what I'm getting. I do feel like the month of summer, you're going to see a lot of significance when it comes into your finances. I'm getting like a very strong financial stability when it comes into the when we enter the summer, beginning of summer energy here, which is going to be around the month of June. But generally for the month of May, when it comes into your finances, I've got stability energy coming up here, a lot of like stable financial energy coming up. And then I've also got the magician energy coming up here, which is talking about manifestation. So I do feel like going to get this job interview tomorrow, but let me just like clarify. Okay, in another city. Okay, that could be it. That could be this travel energy. I'm getting a travel energy coming up here. Four of Wands. So I do feel like you're going to get this job. So I do feel like going to get this. I mean, like the interview tomorrow. And I'm getting like a very strong summer energy coming. I'm not sure if it's summer in your place, but I'm going based by the US season. Summer will be around the month of June. But if it's summer in your place, this basically talking about the summer energy here. So yeah, at one, I'm definitely going to pray for you uh, for your job situation tomorrow, for your job interview. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pray for you. Just let me know if I know, like, if you get the job here, Jana. I do feel like going to get it. Definitely going to get it. Yeah, Sunrise. Just post your question. Like once I'm done with the free reading, I'll do yours, and then you can come back and listen to it once you wake up. Just like post your question. I'll save it, and then you can come back. Okay, yeah. You will be the one that I do after. I mean, like once I'm done with the paid reading, I'll do yours. So you can just come back and listen to it. You're welcome, Jana. Yeah, please let us know. Thank you. God bless you as well. Yeah. Shy, if you are here, please post your question. Yeah, please post your question, Shy, so I can. Yeah, Kyla, just prepare your question. The free reading will be done after all the paid reading. So just post your question once I'm done with the paid reading. I want to know if are getting better and in finances are getting better. Alright, so let's see you and Daniel. Okay, so to answer your question, here's Shai. Yes, both of you and Danny are definitely going to get better, as well as for your finances. Now, for you and Danny here, I'm getting a very strong friends influence coming up here. So either from your side or coming up from Danny's side here, like a very strong friends and colleagues energy influences is what I'm getting here. And then I've also got ascended masters energy and the deserving energy coming up here, which is basically talking about divine guidance and divine support will always be divine guidance and divine support will always be with both of you. Again, I've got the angels of four direction coming up here, and then the transformation energy. I do feel like this is something that both of you need to focus on here, Shai, you and Danny, because I've got the dark thoughts energy coming up here, and then I've got a very strong fear energy coming up here. Now, with this fear energy, I feel like this particular fear is coming up from you, and this dark thoughts energy is coming up from Danny. But again, this is, I mean, like both of these are quite a negative energy, I would say here. Negative thinking, overthinking, and you also need to understand fear is just an illusion. You need to let go of this particular fear energy and start embracing and start coming from the mindset of deserving energy here, in a sense that with this deserving energy coming up here, you have to have that confidence or self-esteem within yourself here, that whatever you are trying to manifest or whatever you are trying to attract into your life here, you deserve to have that. This is why I've also got the optimism energy coming up here as well for you. So you need to have that faith, you need to have that optimism energy. Now this is specifically here coming up for you and Danny. And then I've also got the transformation energy coming up here. And then I've also got the Two of Cups energy coming up here as well for both of you, which is basically talking about the mutual feeling, the mutual emotion, as well as the soul connection between both of you here, Shai. And then I've got the six of wands energy coming up here, which is basically talking about victorious outcome and positive outcome will be there between you and Danny. Now, this is basically talking about moving forward into the future here. Things between both of you are definitely going to be okay and getting better. I do feel like, because I've got the Ten of Wands energy coming up twice here, feeling overwhelmed, feeling overburdened, as well as, like carrying the weight of the world in your shoulder. I do feel like this is something that you need to let go here as well, this two energy, because both of this energy combined with the fear and, like the dark thoughts energy here, this is what making both of, at least making you to have this very strong anxiety or feeling a very, very strong anxious energy coming up here. So this is also another thing that you need to let go. Now, looking at your finances here, I've got the Sun card, I've got the Ace of Pentacles, and then I've got the milestone energy coming up here. So the Sun card and the Ace of Pentacles, these two energy is basically talking about success. 100% success is coming up towards you in terms of your finances. Also, like a new money coming in here. So either like going to get a new money coming in towards you, either getting up a new job, or even like a job promotion going to come. And then I've also got the milestone energy coming up here. So anything that you've been wanting to attract, anything that you've been wanting to attract, or anything that you want to bring into your life here, all your goals and all your milestone will be accomplished, I would say here. Now, one thing that you need to focus, like one thing that you can focus on here in terms of your finances with this Four of Pentacles energy coming up here, try to be mindful with the expenses with the expenses on your financial situation here. So just try to look into that. And then I've also got the Three of Wands energy. So this is basically talking about a lot of things are about to enter your life. A lot of positive things are about to enter your life here, Shai. So that's it for your reading. I hope you resonate. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate that. Soul for Skittle 21. May I know which one from? Is it Janine Sprouse? Sorry, is it Janine? Soul for Skittle 21. Okay, yeah, it's you. I did your reading in the beginning, Soul for Skittle. I did. Like you sent me the two readings. I did yours in the beginning, but I haven't emailed you because I'm still doing the reading. So I thought, like, because you said that you won't be in the reading, I thought, like, let me just finish and then do it. But I did your reading at the very, very beginning. So just like, like rewind back to the beginning, you will see your reading. Yeah. So you're welcome. Yeah, just let me know if like anything that you don't understand from that. All right, Asia, if you are still here, please pose your question. Okay, how does Tony feel towards you, and what should you do personally in the full moon? Okay, yeah. All right, so how does Tony feel and what you need to do personally? So let's see about how does Yeah, I got it, Asia. Okay, so is this person older than you, or are you older than her? Because I'm getting the Hierophant energy. I'm getting the Hierophant energy coming up here, Asia. So the way that Tony sees you here is that, how do I say it here? The Hierophant energy is more like a teacher energy, or at least like someone that you can learn from. Okay, that is actually explained because she's kind of like putting you like at the, how do I, yeah, like a teacher energy. So it's like there's definitely something that she feels that there's something like she can learn a lot coming out from you here. So that energy is what I'm getting here, especially with the star energy coming up here. Star energy is basically talking about, you know, like healing, basically like emotional stability and all of those stuff. So I feel like the way that he sees you as more as like her guide, but not really like in terms of like a very strong spiritual guide, but definitely like he sees you as like a teacher energy, I would say here. Now I've also got new or supportive connection. Now this can be two things, but the first thing is that she definitely seeing you as someone who's actually really supportive, supportive towards her. So I'm getting like a friend's vibrational. So she's definitely like putting you in that energy. Now you can, with this new connection here, this can be like a new connection, or at least like not that that long connection. If not, this is basically talking about a supportive connection coming up here. And then I've also got the Ten of Cups and the family energy. Both of these are basically talking about family. So with this supportive connection coming up here, and then the teacher energy coming up here, she's definitely seeing you as a family. She's definitely seeing you as a good friend, as a good friend, I would say here, and someone that she can learn a lot, especially when it comes into, yeah, this can be spirituality in general, because the Hierophant here is more of like a spiritual teacher. So it can be in that, but generally like a teacher energy, I would say here. Now, one thing that one thing that Tony feels that you need to change, or one thing that she feels that you need to work on yourself here, is that with this Four of Cups energy, this is basically talking about you tend to be like overthinking, I would say here, or you tend to be like weighing up things too long, I would say here, Asia. So I feel like this is the only thing that she feels that you can do better. That is the only thing that I've got here. And then I've also got taking steps energy and peace energy coming up here. I don't see anything concerning in general, I would say here. I don't see like anything concerning or like anything negative, negative feeling or negative vibe about, sorry, negative feeling or negative energy that she feels towards you, like this person feels towards you here. Let me just see anything else. Okay, yeah, that is what I've got here, the Hierophant energy. Just give it time, because I've got the taking. I want to clarify this taking steps here, so let me just see things here. What is taking steps? Things moving forward into the future is definitely going to change, because I've got taking steps energy coming up here, and the Seven of Cups. Now, this can be many things, you know. The Seven of Cups is generally like having a lot of things that she needs to take care of, like having a lot of things, like more of like choices. I won't say choices, but yeah, like having a lot of things in her plate. So that could actually be why she's kind of like a little bit quiet, because there is like a lot of things going on her mind at this time here. But things are definitely going to change. I've got the Wheel of Fortune here. She will definitely be opening up a lot more, I would say here. Yeah, supportive connection. I'm getting a very strong supportive connection here. Yeah, no issue. I don't see any bad feelings. I don't see now this. Now that you mentioned that, I feel like this Four of Cups here could be her energy, like overthinking a lot, or like kind of like thinking too much or thinking too long here. As you can see here with this picture, on how this person is just like sitting there even after being offered something. So this could be also her energy. Yeah, I don't see anything. Just give it some time. There could be like a lot of things going on in her life, or a lot of things like on her plate, I would say here. But she's definitely really really appreciative of you. She definitely sees you as, you know, like as a family energy here. All right, so what should you focus on the full moon? It's quite interesting because I mean, before I did this reading, I mean, before I came to life, I listened to the messages that you sent me, Asia, and I just find it quite interesting because you see here I've got the loving man and the loving woman coming up together. I just like find it quite interesting. This comes up in your reading. Let me just see what you need to focus on here. Okay, so first thing that I'm getting here, okay, first of all, what you need to work on with this coming full moon, I'm getting a very strong solar plexus energy coming up for you here, Asia. I don't see it as a block, or I don't see it as a imbalance, but I feel like trying to do some guided meditation on the solar plexus chakra. Why I'm getting this here, I do feel like there is going to be a lot of downloads and a lot of messages that you will be getting in terms of, you know, like your intuition. So trusting your intuition and trusting your gut feeling is what I'm getting here. I do feel like with this upcoming full moon here, either on the day of the full moon or even like after the full moon energy, you may hear from him, or, you know, you may be getting like a lot of messages coming up from him here, because his energy coming up here with this Six of Cups energy and the loving man energy coming up here. But the most important thing that I would suggest here is that, especially with this teacher energy, there is going to be a lot of downloads that you are going to that you're going to get this particular full moon. So what I'm going to suggest here is that, especially when you are sleeping, this could, I mean, like, because this can come in a form of dreams, so you can just like try to put some pen or paper next to you, and then whenever you feel any dream, anything that, you know, like anything that is coming towards you, just write it down, or anything that you will be getting throughout the day, as well as when you're doing a meditation here, try to write it down, or like even like record it or something like that is what I'm getting here. I've also got professional assistant energy coming up here. I feel like this particular full moon energy is also going to give a boost in your professional career, I would say here, Asia. And then one thing that you need to focus on here, there are two things that you need to focus on here, is that first of all, with this chariot energy, what are the things that you want to be attracting? What are the things that you want to be what are the things that you want to be attracting for the next month, so for the month of May, or even like throughout the year? So just like try to like be make a petition, I would say here, or even like write it down. Focus on what is it that you want to be attracting into your life here, as well as letting go any of like feeling overwhelmed and feeling overburdened here, as well as walking away from things that's no longer serving you. This could be people, and like basically like walking away from things that's no longer serving you energy is what I'm getting here. There will be a lot of positive thing, I would say here, that you will be attracting this particular full moon energy. I've got the Ten of Pentacles, so this is basically talking about richness in all level, and then also commitment. Also quite interesting because I keep getting this commitment energy coming up here for you. But again, this can be in terms of your love life, or even also coming up here in your professional life. Like for example, like signing up a new contract, or like basically something of giving a commitment, I would say here. So definitely wonderful energy coming up for you here. Oh, and one more thing, focusing on your intuition coming up here, very very strong intuition energy here. So you will definitely be getting a lot of messages coming up for you here during this full moon. So pay attention to that. But more specifically here, I would say solar plexus chakra, and then you can also like listen to that meditation that I sent you earlier. You can also like try to do that on the full moon, or even like after that. So yeah, that's what I've got for you. Let me know if you want to clarify anything. So messages from spirits, let's see. Thank you, Asia. I appreciate that. Messages. Look at this. I've got beloved coming up for you here. All right, so let's see. I've got hope coming up here. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. I've got adventure coming up here. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move into a new location. I've got cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycle of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. I've got support coming up here. Ask for help. Get more rest. Nurture yourself. Beloved, prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. I've got abundance coming up here. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. I've also got nature coming up here. Ground yourself. Find a sanctuary in nature. Connect with the elementals. So overall energy with the nature, I do feel like you're basically being encouraged to like go out and spend some time into the nature. Like if you have any park, if you have any places that you can go, just like even like for 5 minutes, just spending time there. And then the main message that I've got here is that hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So no matter what happened, do not let go of your optimism. Do not let go of your faith. Keep on manifesting is what I'm getting here. And then I've also got adventure. Even though this is specifically talking about travel dreams here, but I do feel like this is, I mean, like not only about travel, but basically like apart from apart from focusing on your healing, also you need to like try to list down things that you've been wanting to do here. Like for example, like any any manifestation that you want to be attracting into your life, especially like for example like going on a road trip or something like that here. So going on the adventure energy here. And then I've also got cycles. So it's quite interesting because I've literally talked to you about this just I mean like the message that I sent you earlier about the cycle, about the karmic cycle energy here. And then this is also talking about the moon's magic, which is again coming up, the upcoming full moon here. So I feel like there is going to be a lot of like karmic cycle or just like generally cycles in your life that is going to come to the end with this upcoming full moon energy. So this is why I keep getting that you need to be writing down things that you want to be attracting, things that you want to be like focusing on to attracting into your life with this upcoming full moon for the next month as well as throughout the year. That is the main thing that I've got here. And then I've also got the support energy coming up here. Ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. So, with this support system, this is basically talking about not only people surrounding you here, but this is also talking about the divine support or the divine guidance surrounding your life here, Asia. Do not hesitate to, like whenever you're feeling down, whenever you're feeling frustrated, whenever you're feeling sad, whatever it is, whatever emotion and whatever feeling that you have here with this support system, at least like pray and ground yourself, just like speak to the divine, speak to God, I would say here. And then another thing here is that get more rest and nurture yourself. So also focus on your physical self here as well. And then I've got abundance again. I already got it when I did your second question here. A lot of like professionally, there is going to be a lot of like positive things going to happen into your life. So with this abundance energy coming up here, abundance in all levels, you're going to be inviting a lot of abundance into your life here. And then I've also got beloved. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Almost the same energy that I've got for you when I did your what is going to come with this full moon energy. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of things coming up here in your love life, Asia. So that's what I've got for you. Let me know if there's anything that you don't understand or would like to have extra clarification. Okay, I got you. Just prepare your question. I'll do you after Linda. And no, Judy, I haven't done any free reading. I'll do it. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, Linda. Okay, I'll do Linda and then I do yours. I would like to know, would Wayne and I reconnect in May, and will the union offer me an office job? Okay, so will there be a... Okay, Linda, I just want to confirm. Uh, so you're asking about whether there will be a union coming up between Wayne and you, and if the union is going to offer you a job, an office job. I just want to make sure that the whether the union of um, okay, so for Skittle, just let me do Linda first and then I'll get to you. Will there be a union for Wayne and Linda over the month of May? And will the union offer an office job? Okay, so Linda, I would say yes because I've got happy success energy coming up for you here, and then I've also got new beginnings energy coming up here. I feel like yes, both you and Wayne is going to be reconnected in the month of May, and then with getting an office job here, I've also got a yes because again I've got success energy coming up here all together for you here. And I've also got the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles energy. So this energy is basically talking about like financial stability as well as working. As you can see here with this Eight of Pentacles energy here, working energy coming up here. And then I've also got the Eight of Wands coming up here, which is basically talking about things are going to take off in your life. The thing here is that I've got back and forth energy and then I've got fear energy coming up here. Now, the back and forth energy, I do feel like this is Wayne's energy here. All right, so I'm not sure what is your question. Let me just scroll back up. Okay, so it's different question. All right. So first of all, here I've got new beginning and appear for you and Wayne. So yes, that's definitely going to be a reconnection coming up here. And then generally in your life, I mean, like this is the overall energy in your life here. I've got happy and success. So I feel like yes to the both of the question here. That yes, both you and Wayne are going to reconnect in the month of May, and you're also going to get a job offer, an office job offer coming up for you, because overall here I'm getting happy and successful energy coming up here. And then I've also got the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles energy. Like these two energies basically talking about working, like doing the office job, getting the job here, as well as giving you the stability and the balance energy that you desire in terms of your work. And then I've also got fear energy coming up here, and then the back and forth energy. Now, the back and forth energy here, specifically here, I'm getting strongly coming up from Wayne. So I feel like there is like a little bit of hesitancy energy, kind of like one foot in and one foot out coming up from Wayne. And then for you here specifically, I've got the fear energy coming up here. So I do feel like there is also like a lot of fear energy coming up within yourself here. First of all, like you might be fearful that if you're going to get the things that you've been wanting to manifest here. And then I've also got the Nine of Swords energy coming up here, which is basically talking about anxiety, a little bit of anxiety and trouble sleeping energy. And then I've also got the Star energy coming up here, which is also talking about healing, a very strong healing energy coming up here as well. And then I've also got the Temperance energy and the King of Swords energy. So this King of Swords energy is basically Wayne's energy. I do feel like the communication is going to happen first. The reconnection is going to happen in terms of the communication, and then slowly things are going to take off. Going Things are slowly going to take off in that way, I would say here. As for your work situation here, I pulled the time frame. I've got the number 10 coming up here. So this regarding the union offering you a job, this can be around 10 days to 10 weeks from now. It may also take 10 months or the month of October, but I don't think it's going to take that long. But I'm getting like around 10 days to 10 weeks from now is going to be quite significant for you here, Linda. So this is what I've got for you. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Let me know if anything that you don't understand or would like to have extra clarification. All right, so soul for Skittle. Let me see. You wanted to ask if you saw me staying at the same place of employment. All right, I think I said yes, but I'm just going to double check on that. See if I got a yes for that as well. Soul for Skittles. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see you moving. Honestly, here's Soul for Skittle again. I've got the Hierophant here, the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Swords. So with this Hierophant energy, this is a very strong stability, I would say here, this two energy. So I do feel like, yes, you actually staying at your place of employment. I do feel like there is going to be some changes coming up here at your place of employment, because with this Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles energy coming up here, this is basically talking about financial balance and financial stability. So you might be getting some sort of like a new money energy coming up here as well, like a job promotion. Things are going to take off quite quickly in the same place of employment. Like if you choose to stay, because I do feel like it's better for you to stay. If you choose to stay, there is also going to be like some new money coming in into your life. So for Skittle. All right, so HI. What would Spirit like to tell me about the energy between me and the Cancer? Okay, so HI, regarding you and Jay, I see my future with you. And then I've got, I wish I could talk to you right now. I think you said that both of you are not in communication, right? So I've got, I wish I could talk to you right now. I've got, I'm working on building our future. Angels or the universe are working on your behalf. I know I made a mistake. And then I've got, I love you energy coming up here. So I do feel like there is a very strong sense of, I won't say guilt. I won't say guilty or regretful. It's more of like, this person knows that they had some sort of like a mistake made towards you here, because this is like part of the realization, I would say here, HI, like they do realize here that they had made some sort of like a mistake. But at the same time here, with this King of Wands energy coming up here and the Two of Wands energy now, as you can see here with this picture, I mean, I hope it's visible on how this person is just like smirking. It's more of like the ego or the stubbornness within themselves is what's stopping them to come towards you, or at least stopping them to break the silence and to communicate with you here. This is what, like making them feeling stuck, or this is like kind of like withholding them at this point of time here. And then, even though they want to talk to you here, but they would just rather stay silent, or they would just rather be in this hermit mode here with no communication or little communication here and there. I've got angels and universe working on your behalf with I'm working on building our future. Now, with all of this stubbornness and ego-based energy, I would say here, this is what's currently stopping, or I won't say stopping, but delaying the connection to come into fruition, like delaying the union to come between both of you here. But don't worry, I've got angels and the universe. So, like God, angels, God, divine, all of these are definitely going to be working on your favor here and working to change him from the inside. I've got the Knight of Pentacles energy here. It may not be as fast as you're expecting it to be, but a new beginning is definitely going to be there between both of you. I've also got the World energy coming up here. So this is basically talking about a completion of a cycle, in a sense that of this person being a little bit egoistic or a little bit stubborn within themselves here. As for the time frame, I've got the number 3 coming up for you here, HI. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. The 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, and the Cups energy here is the representation of summer, summer season. So I feel like early summer is also going to be quite significant for you. So yeah, let me know if there is anything that you don't understand or would like to have extra clarification. And thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much for being patient. Right, I'm not sure if Sunrise is still here. Let me just see what is coming towards you in love in me. Sunrise S. Alright, so I've got the King of Swords energy coming up here, Sunrise, and then I've got the Four of Swords with the Lover's energy. So I'm getting like a very strong, like a soul connection coming up. You at least like the person that you're going to be with, you're going to meet them, or at least they're going to come towards you in the month of May here with this King of Swords energy. They're going to be more of like a critical thinking or logical person rather than emotional person, I would say here. I've also got the Four of Swords coming up for you here, Sunrise. So I would definitely suggest to pay attention to your health, at least your physical well-being. Take rest. Don't rush. I won't say don't rush. Like take rest. Don't push yourself too much is what I'm getting here, Sunrise. All right. So let me see. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Yes, all right. So when will Jay and you reconnect? All right, so let's see for Michelle. All right, so when will Jay and you reconnect? Look at this. I've got the Ten of Pentacles coming up for you. So both of you are definitely going to reconnect. And again, I've got the happy family energy coming up here. I've got the number 7 coming up for you here, Michelle. So it can happen 7 days. It can be 7 days, I would say. Here, 7 days, 7 weeks, the month of July. I would say I don't think it's going to take 7 months to. I would say seven weeks to the month of July is more possible. Michelle, all right. So let me just go back up. Okay, Judy, what is your question, Judy? How soon do you feel I will be done? Judy Walker. How soon will you be done with your dark night of the soul? I would say pretty much soon. I've got the Wheel of Fortune coming up here. I don't think you need to wait that long anymore. Judy, I've got the number 8 coming up here. 8 days, 8 weeks from now, or the late spring energy. So late spring energy will be around end of May to the beginning of June. I would say not that long anymore. All right, so I'm doing the free, so people can just please post a question. Please do not spam the chat. No, Shane, I haven't done you. I just like started to do the free reading. All right, Richa K. I recently reunited with someone after a year, but keep getting how to move forward. All right, so let's see. All right, so I've got miracles coming up for you here, Richa K. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender to the bow. I've got prosperity coming up here. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Even though the message here is talking about finances, but with this prosperity energy coming up here, combined with the miracles energy here, there is going to be a lot of positive things that is going to happen in your life here, Richake. Do not let whatever had happened in the past make you feel down, or make you think that you are never going to find the person, never going to, attracting prosperity in your life. It's not true. There's definitely going to be a lot of miracles and prosperity coming up into your life here, Richake. All right. So, Sonia, do you see marriage and Gemini? With me, Gemini and the Cancer YSC in the 4 years. All right, so let's see, when is the marriage is going to happen between Sonia and I've got the Sun energy coming up here and the Six of Cups. I would say yes, the Sun is ultimate yes energy. And then the Six of Cups coming up here, also talking about the soul connection between both of you here, Sonia. Okay. LAK 230789. May I know if Sugu, Kumar, and I destined to be together? So let's see. Yeah, definitely. I've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups energy coming up here. Both of you are definitely destined to be together. Okay, Marie A. Do you see reconciliation between Oscar and I in May, or did he give up on the connection? So let's see. Also, Mary, thank you so much for helping me with the donation. I truly, truly appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. All right, so let's see. Oscar and Marie. Look at this. I've got the lovers coming up here for you. Okay, so did he give up? No, definitely no. It's not about giving up though. It's more of like the lack of courage here, Marie, is what I'm getting. It's not that he completely had given up on you. It was more of, like he really does not have the courage to move forward. This is what I'm getting here. And then I've also got the optimism energy coming up for you. The reconciliation is 100% going to happen. There is no doubt on that. And then I've also got I've got the Three of Wands, and then I've got the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords energy coming up here as well. He's definitely going to come back towards you, and he's definitely going to make a move towards you here. And I don't think that you need to wait for that long. Honestly, I've got the number 5 coming up here, which is also talking about late spring energy. There is a possibility of this happening in May, but I've also got the summer energy coming up here with the sun cut. So it may happen around the month of May to the beginning of summer, I would say here. So at least May to June energy, I would say here. But the reconciliation is definitely going to happen. It's just that a matter of time is coming up here. I've also got the Leo season coming up. So at least around the month of summer, around May to the month of, like around May to the summer season here. The problem here is that there's a lack of courage energy within himself here, Marie. And then I've also got the Emperor energy coming up here as well. The Emperor energy is basically talking about him finally going through the transformation to be the divine masculine that he's supposed to be here. Because this is where the problem, this is where, like, the issue here, like, he has to step up to be the divine masculine that he's supposed to be here. And then I've also got the death energy, which is talking about the she's talking about the new beginning energy that is going to happen between both of you. And then I've also got the Nine of Cups and then the Ten of Cups energy coming up here, progress, as well as with the Ten of Cups energy coming up here. This is basically talking about the completion of a cycle. Happy home, happy family, happy relationship energy is definitely there, going to be there between both of you here, Marie. um okay, Denise, you can post your question, please. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a reconnection coming up for you. I would say at least wait until the month of July to August. It may take some time, but even though I do get the number 5 here, I'm also getting like a very strong summer energy uh, for you here, Marie. All right, so Denise, does Brad want to pursue a long-term relationship with me? Okay, so to answer your question, Denise, yes, Brett does want to pursue a long-term relationship with you because I've got the Four of Wands energy coming up twice here. This is basically talking about marriage and union. I've got the Ace of Cups. This person, Brad, does definitely have feeling towards you. I've also got the Lovers energy and the Kinder Partnership energy here. So yes, Brad definitely does want to pursue a relationship with you here. The thing here is that I've got the Empress energy coming up for you, and then I've got the Page of Swords energy coming up for Brad. So there is a significant I won't say age gap. There is a significant energy gap between both of you here, in a sense that this person is putting in such a high pedestal as this Empress energy, but they themselves is coming up as the Page energy. It's like a very huge gap here. And the reason for that, I've got fragmented energy, and then I've also got healing energy coming up here. What I'm going to suggest for you here is that, as well as the Ten of Swords, sorry, the Ten of Wands here, try to take your time. I feel like there is a lot of healings and there's a lot of transformation that Brad needs to go through here. Even though Brad does feel peace being with you, like spending time with you, they do definitely feel a lot of peaceful energy here. But at the same time, they're also like a little bit struggling, or at least at this point of time, they're working on themselves to, like to let go all of this like emptiness or void within themselves, to go through this healing energy here, because they are not really feeling too good at this time. I would say like try to not rush into it. As for the time frame, I've got the number 8 coming up here. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, the month of August. Also could also be a late winter energy. Late winter energy is a little bit too far, because if I'm going based by the US season, it's going to be like around next year. I feel like at least wait a little bit sometime here, probably like 8 weeks to the month of August. But yeah, they do definitely wants to have, like a long-term relationship with you, Denise. Right, so yeah, thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. I hope it resonates with you. All right, so for those I have, it's quite interesting. I've got 11 likes and 11 people watching. 11. So wonderful sign for everyone. Okay, so let's go back to the free readings. You're welcome. Okay, see baby 3. What are the current energy between you and SC? So let's see. Alright, so I've got the Tower moment coming up here, and then I've also got the Seven of Wands energy coming up here. I feel like either one of you, if not both of you here, is currently going through a Tower moment. I feel like most likely is the other person, the SC person, is going through the Tower moment. And then I've also got the Seven of Wands energy coming up here, which is basically talking about feeling a little bit defensive. What I'm going to suggest for you here, see baby tree, is that try to at least give them some space. Try to not message them, or at least like, yeah, try just to give them some space here. Because if you try to message them, they may get a little bit of defensive, or at least like not replying to you at this time. Hi, Sarah. All right, so Sarah Hunter, the month of May for her and the twin flame. Yes, I did I did read you, Richa. So you can rewind back up. Alright, Sarah Hunter, what is the month of May bringing? Alright, so I've got the Two of Cups energy coming up for you here, Sarah, and then I've got the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords energy coming up here. A positive energy, I would say here. First of all, I'm getting a very strong communication energy. So if both of you are not in communication at this point of time, I feel like the month of May, the communication either going to start picking up again, or like both of you going to start in communication. I've got the Two of Cups energy coming up here, which is basically talking about the soul connection, and then the Six of Swords energy coming up here, which is basically talking about moving forward into a much more stable situation, I would say here. And then I've also got communication, a very strong communication energy coming up here. Okay. Soulfams. Is there still a strong, okay, Shane O'Hara, is there still a strong connection between myself and seeing? I've got the Six of Wands energy coming up here, the Hermit, and then the Temperance. Like this Temperance, as you can see here, this is like a representation of the angel. So yes, this is definitely a very, very strong soul. I mean, yes, there is still a strong soul connection coming up between both of you here. And then I've also got the Six of Wands here. Even though at this point of time you may feel a little bit defeated, you may feel a little bit defeated here, uh, Shane, but the outcome will be definitely victorious, going to be like a victorious outcome and positive outcome here. I've also got the Hermit energy, so I feel like the communication is not really ongoing at this point of time, or like a quiet. I'm getting a very strong quiet energy at this time here for you, Shane. Asia, what does Tina need to hear from? What does Tina need to hear from Asia? See? Okay, so I've got the moon energy coming up here, the Ten of Pentacles, and the star energy. The star energy is more of like a healing energy. The Ten of Pentacles here, maybe with this, star energy here, usually talking about forgiveness and healing, so that could be it. The Ten of Pentacles here is that basically like being a family again, or like being a family, like as if nothing has happened, that kind of energy here. I've also got the moon energy here. The moon energy, I won't say being manipulative. I do feel like this person might have hide from you something, again either recently or in the past here, Asia. So either you know about it or don't know about it. But the moon energy here is that I do feel like Tina might not really be, might not really be 100% honest, or at least like there might be something that they're hiding from you, or maybe like you know that they're hiding something from you, or and they're wanting like some sort of like a forgiveness. I would say so. Yeah, that's what I've got. Dawn, I didn't see your question. If you can repost it again. Vandana, what's coming towards me? Guidance. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just going to ask what's coming towards you, Vandana. Let's see what we have. I've got the Page of Swords energy coming up here. So some sort of like a message. I'm getting a message or communication is coming towards you here. I've also got the Nine of Swords. So this could be like a little bit of anxiety. You may feel like a little bit of anxiety in the next couple of days or couple of weeks. So just try to, ground yourself or meditate to ease out the anxiety. Okay, so I've got Love Light and then I've got Donkey. That's the only person, like those are the two person here. Alright, what does R want to tell you? Love Light. Alright, I've got ask for guidance, yes, and then I've got self-worth and work on your inner self. I do feel like they want to tell you that they are currently working on themselves, like working on improving themselves and working on improving their self-love, which they also want you to do the same. I've got the yes energy coming up here. So any other question that you have about this particular situation, the answer is yes, and then ask for guidance. So most importantly here, they want you to, self-love, focusing on yourself here. Donkey. Is there any romantic opportunity coming up for you? So let's see. Alright, so I'm getting two energy coming up for you here, Donkey. First of all, I've got a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then the second one here, I've got the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So you could have any of this sign, or your future person could have any of this sign here. So that either, again, either two person or one person with either one of this sign here. I've also got the three of wands energy. So yes, there's definitely someone ready to come in into your life. I've got the number three here, so this can happen as fast as 3 days, 3 weeks to 3 months from now. So those are the free reading. I think I've done everyone. So yeah, okay, I think I've done all the free and paid question. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. I truly appreciate that. And yeah, I think what's the time now? I will be having the second live reading either tonight or even like tomorrow morning. I'll just see how my schedule will be. And yeah, I'll the what I'm trying to say. Okay, the all zodiac sign reading will be resumed back in the month of for the month of May, which is going to be coming up either on Monday or Tuesday. So just stay tuned for that. I don't see any question from you, Courtney Cooper. So yeah, just stay tuned for the whole zodiac sign reading. And then yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next live reading. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye bye, everyone.